Spooky. Oh, this is really gonna be spooky. We got a special guest mirror in the house today. I've had this in my life. No, since I was like a baby. Staring into this thing. Yeah, I remember my mom had it up. Leave it in somewhere. She let me have it for like my first place, and it's been in my life since. Like I remember friends coming over and they'd look through it and like say, "Oh, that's a scary looking mirror," and it's like, is it that the mirror design is scary? Because I get it, you know, the Medusa head and the severed head into the flower thing, and yeah, I get it. It's pretty spooky. You know, or is it the person that you're looking at? It's kind of scary looking. Joke's on you. Or is it that you're just afraid of what you're looking at there? Because you haven't had to face it lately. I get that. Yeah, I totally get that. Not really being able to face the spookiness in the mirror lately. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about fear. Maybe it's because it's Halloween season. And it'd be really easy for me to sit here and think of all the things that I'm scared of. List those out. But instead, the thought has been more addressed lately to why. You know, why am I afraid of these things? And the overall thing that I've kind of learned here is that we spend a lot of time, you know, in fear because it's a way of protecting ourselves. It's, you know, how we're learned. Fight or flight, I guess, is what's normally called, and most people will fight. It's a natural thing. And once you fight, once you fight, because anger is part of fear, but it's this natural protection from pain. I mean, that's the basic of it. Well, why do we do anything? Because we were in pain. Or there's the possibility of pain, and we need to, you know, get away from that. That's the number one reason. You know, every single fear that I can think of right now from my life, if I was to look into this spooky mirror, try to see, be like, "Hey, Derrick, what do you fear?" Well, I can tell you that all day. "Hey, Derrick, why do you fear it?" Probably because of the severed head thing over here. I fear some form of pain. And I get it. Yeah, you know, there's all types of pain that we deal with. You know, there's the internal, you know, those things that have happened to us, and, you know, the physical, and also, you know, the mental. You know, and there's the external teachings along with that. You know, there's, you know, our parents will put things in our heads and say, you know, "Don't do this." Or if you're a parent, you're probably saying this right now. "Don't do that. Don't go down the road I went down," even, you know, because pain's down there. You know. And, you know, rightfully so. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cases with this, but, you know, there's other, you know, external teachings. You know, our society teaches us, "Don't do this." Our media teaches us, "Don't do this." You know, there'll be consequences. You know, we learn these things in school. "Don't do this." I mean, how many of us follow a religion that says, "Don't do this"? No, actually, I don't. But, you know, I'm just saying, raise your hand if you do, because something has, you know, told you within your lifetime not to do something because there's pain on the other side. It's that pain that lives on the other side, which is why we have fear. You know, and I can say that, you know, going through every single fear of my life right now, you know, it is pain that lives on the other side, which is why we have fear. So, guest mirror aside, spirit of Halloween, we're going to have a new topic here. New card, as we say. We have to actually face those fears. That's why I said it was a guest mirror. You know, at some point, we have to step away from that sort of fearful mirror and look ourselves into a regular mirror. You know, we have to kind of look at this point and say, hey, you can actually handle this. You've got this. You can face that fear. Sad to say, you know, as much as we want to pretend, it's not going to go away. You know, at some point you just have to learn to do whatever whatever's holding you back right now, whatever you're holding yourself back from, it's still going to happen. You got to learn to do it afraid. So, face it. Come on. You've got this.